Welcome back to the Lonely Basement. Baseball cards. Welcome back. You know, guys, we were fired up for cards. Had a good week. We were in Dallas last week, though, and we did a couple days in Dallas for work. Got to pay the bills to buy the baseball cards, and I was gone about 4 days, and I did not watch any content for 4 days. I did not even look at YouTube. It was nice, believe it or not. And then I was fired up and re-energized when I got back. It was nice to get away for a minute. It's a good lesson. Get off YouTube once in a while. It's a little lesson. Not too long. Just for a minute. But it was good. Went down to Dallas and did some sightseeing when I had a minute. Saw the Kennedy stuff. It's a lot closer than I thought. Thought it would be like further. It's pretty close. Short shot. I don't know. I don't think you can pump that gun 3 times, but, it's on your mind when you go there and you walk around. It's kind of weird when you stand there. But that's it. That was Dallas. It was hot. It was 91 degrees. I returned to New York. It was raining and 40-something degrees. Yay. So we went from summer back to fall. But it was nice today. It was all right today. Today it didn't rain for the first time in like a week. But that is the weather. Weather report brought to you by Fanatics Collects for all your card buying needs. Yeah. All right, guys. So we got back. We went to the Stormville Flea Market, and we have a big pile of pickups from eBay that we need to go through. And the flea market, went up to Stormville Flea Market at the old airport. It is a great flea market, one of the best I go to, and had a good time. But I was working that day, and I only went there to see my friend Mike from Bow Cards. Mike, the great dealer. He'll be at Chantilly coming up at the end of the month. Fishkill. Every month, first Saturday of the month. Mike from Bow Cards. Check out his eBay and buy some baseball cards. Now, guys, I only went over there because Mike hit me up and he said, hey, listen, come on over if you're going to Stormville because I have something for you on the arm. Free. So that was nice of Mike, and I was working that day, but I was working at night, so I was able to go for a couple hours and walk around and meet up with Mike and see what he had in store for me, what surprises awaited at the flea market. So I was able to walk around for a little while and find some goodies. I was missing my little wingman, my flea market wingman, because I was going to work, but he was not there, but it is what it is. We had to go to work. So we wandered around, and in classic fashion, of Lonely Basement fashion, it's big flea market, big. And I started on one end. I said, Mike sent me his booth, but I was like, I'll find him. I'm going to go through the whole thing. And I started on one side, and I went all the way around, and I went all the way back over here. And where was Mike? All the way. I could not have planned a worse route to try to find his booth. I went through the whole thing, and there he was at the very end that I didn't start at. So there you go. So we ran into Mike at his booth, and he had a few goodies for us. And we had a pickup from Mike also, and I'll go through them because that's what we do here. We look at baseball cards. So Mike had a couple little Drakes for me, a Greg Reynolds for Mr. Greg Miller. There you go. That is beautiful. 82 Drakes. Did not have that. And we did not have the 82 Drakes Dave Winfield. Love the 82 backs. Nice and green, like money. So those were 2 beautiful gifts. Now, Mike had ripped 2 boxes of Pro Cards looking for the Keith Comstock error, he had told me. And he had pulled all the Columbus Clippers cards and gifted them to me. Thank you, Mike. There's the Bernie Williams. Beautiful. Burn, baby, burn. And it's literally a giant pile of all the Clippers. Hal Morris, do not tell. Passes live, Bob Guerin. He made it. You might have known this guy, Mr. Kevin Moss. There he is, in all his pre-Yankee glory. So that is just cool. The 89 International League Columbus Clippers A big pile of those from Mike in a clamshell. We got a Kevin Moss, which we did not have. We got a Bernie Williams. Super cool. And one more thing. He gave me this book. The history. It's got like a little paper cover on. I think I'm going to rip it off because it's not part of the book. It's like just a protective little paper cover. History of this date in history, New York Yankees. And it's super cool. It's got like a thing for every day. So you pick a day and you pick the year, and it's got what happened on that day and that year. Like, for instance, 1922, Babe Ruth closes out the Yankees' 7-year tenure as tenants in the Giants in the Polo Grounds by hitting a tremendous home run off Red Sox pitcher, or Bennick, also a Yankee. Yankees lost 4-3. Man. So it is chock full of fun stuff like that, and it has some super awesome pictures inside. Stuff like that. Like Miller Huggins. There's a Casey. There you go. There's actually, where is it now? There's one thing that I found interesting in here. Where is it? I'll find it. Where'd she go? She's gone forever. There's a picture of the DiMaggio. There it is. That's the Bond Bread picture. And it's funny because on the bottom it says, few things in Yankee Land are tougher to come by than an authentic autographed picture of Joe DiMaggio. That is not true. There are harder things to find in Yankee Land than a picture signed by Joe D. Now this is a cool picture. There's Joe D in all his glory, right? Hitting a home run, packed stadium, prime in his glory, right? Wrong. That is 1957 at Old Timers Day. He had been retired about, 8 years, 7 years? And he jacked one, 6 years, 7 years. He jacked one into the stands at Old Timers Day. And that is the picture of him hitting it. So that is super cool. Joe coming back like he had never left. Great book. Thank you, Mike. And then we had a pickup from Mike, which we actually purchased from Mike. We got this. So you have seen my Nestle set. Now you may see I have purchased the 84 Topps Don Mattingly sheet. There he is in all his glory. Donnie Baseball. Excellent. We now have an 84 Topps sheet with Donnie on it. We have the entire 84 Nestle set, including the Donnie Nestle. We are piling up 84 Topps full sheets here in the basement. We did buy some cards from one other guy. This guy I'd seen before. I actually bought the 87 Fleer empty box from him. He's one of these guys who's got like a cool junk waxy hot mess table. I like a hot mess junk waxy table. You may think that sounds about right for me. So the thing was, when I bought that Fleer box from him, it was like a couple bucks, and he was like haggling with me kind of hard. So I remember the guy. So I knew he's going to be tough. This guy's tough. So I went through his stuff. He had a little tub, plastic tub, some Yankee cards in it. I flipped it open. I found a couple things, and I bundled it all together. And I said, I'm thinking $12. And he's like, 16. And I'm like, it's like $12 worth of stuff, max. He's like, 15. And he's like, this one's a rookie card. And I'm like, it's not really a rookie card, but we made a deal. We settled. But once again, he was stingy. And I had to work my magic. So what did he have? I had to pick this up from him. This is the Daily News Fleer New York Yankees baseball Fleer special issue. Alex Rodriguez baseball card from the Daily News. Got the sticker on it. $2 that he had on it. I don't know why he'd put that on there, but that's all right. But this is just a super cool little sheet. I had to buy that when I saw it for $2. And attempted to bundle it together and get a better deal. That was tough with that guy. There's a Bernie Posada. This is 2002, I believe. Let's see. Was it 2 I sent this was? 4. Sorry, these are 4. 04. Messina, Posada, Bernie, Sheffield, Derek Jeter right in the center, Kenny Lofton, Mo, Hideki Matsui, and Jambi, Jason Jambi. There's Derek, the captain, Hideki. The reason I thought these were 2002, and I said that, is because something else is 2002, which he was trying to get me on for an extra buck or two. So that is cool. That will go in the collection nicely. Fleer Daily News Sheet. We picked up an 84 Topps Winfield and an 84 Topps All-Star Winfield, which we did not have in our 84 team set. My 84 team set is like the only Topps team set that's not really complete. I have a couple cards I have to buy. So these are two I needed. So I grabbed them right up, saw them in his little box there. I think I still need like 8 cards. They're mostly traded cards, though. I think I need like 1 regular card, and the rest are traded. He had this Bernie in there. That's beautiful. Burn, baby, burn. Just love that card. I pick the Bernies up once in a while when I see him. I love Bernie. I didn't collect her in this era. Not junk waxy, but another beautiful Bernie. Can't help it. Picking up the Bernies once in a while. There you go. We got a Donnie 88 star sticker. I have this, of course, but it was in there. I only have one. Let's buy another one. It's in good shape. Why not? Then these are the cards he really wanted to get me on. These are the Upper Deck McDonald's cards from Upper Deck. That is Derek Jeter. These are cool. I did not have any of these cards. I left a few in the box, actually, I'll tell you. There's the Posada. There is the Mariano. He might have had like the complete set, I'm not sure. There's the Mariano. But I left the commons in there because he did not want to deal Andy Pettit. And I knew he was not going to come down on these prices. Bernie Williams, again, another Bernie. Alfonso Soriano. That is cool. And last but not least, the one that was in the sleeve is the Hideki Matsui. And this was the linchpin to the deal for him. He did not want to let go of this for the dollar price. He was trying to get me for $2 more because I wanted to pay 12. He wanted me to pay 15. We were going back and forth. It was a battle. It was a battle for the Matsui because he said this is a rookie card. Well, it is his rookie year. It is a McDonald's card, though. So there you go. The Matsui, the linchpin of the deal, but we picked him up. But I knew if I threw like the 4 commons in there, like the backup guys and stuff, he was gonna try to get me another like $1 each. And I was like, I'm just gonna leave him. I'm not even gonna haggle with the guy. It was not worth the haggle, but these are just cool. Got good cool backs too. It's just a picture from the front. But they're cool. McDonald's Upper Deck. Did not have them. Now I do. Oh, huh. The main point of the book. The book. Autographed by Lou Piniella. Look at that. Beautiful autograph by Sweet Lou. To Joseph, best always, Lou Piniella. Lou did not write the book, but he did sign the book. So there you go. So we have that auto, Lou Piniella auto, in the book. Now, we have a pile of stuff. Always use protection. So, before we rip, I just want to say thank you to Brent Richards and Greg Miller, Mr. Midlife. They said some very, very flattering things on Brent's channel the other day, which I did not see because I was in Dallas until I came back. But thank you very much, gentlemen. Gentlemen. You are too kind. I use gentlemen loosely. Too kind to the basement. They said we were undersubbed. Probably. Probably true. Probably true. All right, let's rip. I also saw a video that looked like me, but it wasn't me. Not sure if you caught that one. I started doing my open, and I thought I started hearing Brent Richards doing the open instead of me doing the open. It's in my head now. Brent, you're ridiculous. Welcome back to the Lonely Basement. He sounds like me, or now I sound like him. I'm not sure. Plenty of blue tape on this one. This guy saw Brent's video. You know, if you don't use blue tape, I'm not going to say it. Plenty of blue tape. I can't even open it with so much blue tape. But this is the King Bee. Beautiful Don Mattingly disc. There are many, many discs in the world. There's a whole run of bread discs, which I keep threatening to buy. I have them all saved in my watch list, but they're from California. There's like 3 different versions of them. But everybody wants a couple bucks for them. Give me a deal. Let's go. Quality meats. Quality meat snacks. I love a quality meat snack. Not gonna lie. Don Mattingly King Bee disc. Beautiful. This came from eBay. Envelope, please. There we go. Oh, this is cool. I had this in the watch list for a while, and then somebody else bought one. Picker Jim got one. I think he had it for free from a dealer, a card shop, he said in his video. And I was like, all right, I have to buy that now. It's been in my watch list for a while, and I haven't picked it up. Time to pick it up. Ooh, it's in a double sleeve. The Don Mattingly. This is the Department of National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. All right. Almost dropped it. There's the Oral Hershiser on one end. Mike Messina on that end. But why do we need it? For the beautiful Donnie Baseball. Dab smack in the middle. Little Little League ad on the back. Those are cool. Let's see what this says. In baseball, the way to get home safely is to stay inside the baselines and always know where the ball is. It's the same thing when you're walking near the road. Stay on the sidewalk and pay attention to cars. That way you can get home safely. Good advice. Beautiful Donnie Baseball. I need something to put that in now. 3 card size. 3 card size. I might have something for that. I might. I just might. Because I'm not going to deal with this thing. That I'm not going to deal with. eBay envelope again. Let's see. Say we go to Texas for a couple days and we lose our rip ability. What could this be? King Bee! King Bee Quality Meats. We have another King Bee Quality Meats. See if we can get it out of the sleeve, because this one is shiny in there. Yeah, whatever. Sometimes these sleeves are hard to open, guys. I'm not gonna lie. There you go. We've got the King Bee Quality Meats Collection. I like the older one with the classic photo that was used 4 million times in Donnie. It's a little different photo on this one. Collector's Edition. Collect them. 3rd annual. All right, that's the 3rd annual. Does not say quality meat snacks on this one. Little disappointing. Let's see if we can rip this one with our fingers. Everybody's using fancy eBay packaging lately, guys. No, look at this one. Here's one I had in my watch list for a long time. I have a lot of Donnies in my watch list that I just like, eventually I pick them up when I feel like it and have a few funds. But this is a weird holder. No, that won't fit. This is the 86 Donruss. Jumbo Donnie Baseball. I did not have the 86. I have a lot of the Jumbos. Did not have the 86. So we had to pick it up. Black tape. I don't know how I feel about that. It's the first for me. The black tape. I don't mind the black tape. It is not the blue tape, but it is better than clear tape. Black tape in the basement. New one. Well, anyway, 86 Donruss Jumbo Donnie Baseball. Loving that one. What is in here? I know what's in here, I think. Big bag. Have to be careful ripping this one, though. We don't know how things are going to be laying in here. Bubble wrap! Get into our bubble wrap here. This is well bubble wrapped. For protection. Always use protection when you're wrapping. Oh, geez. And in a bag. Inside the bubble wrap. Always use protection when you're wrapping. Your rack packs. Now we need it. We're making a disaster in here. Disaster! Alright. Had to buy this, guys. 86 Topps Rack Pack. Don Mattingly. And the Ricky All-Star. And we got a good deal. Look at that. Nothing cooler than that. No tag on this, right? No. I like when there's a little Kmart tag on there or something. It's always fun. Ricky and Donnie. And Rick Sutcliffe. Who's on the back? Tim Hewlett. Jeff Calhoun. And Keith Moreland. When you know the players, you can actually say their names. Look at that. This will go in a place of glory in the Mattingly collection. Could not pass up seeing that on eBay. Donnie and Ricky. 86 Topps. Beautiful. And we got to throw in, look at this one, an upside down Eddie Murray, or an upside down Bob Lillis. That's a card I don't remember at all. And the Vince Coleman Record Breaker. We got a Nelson Simmons, we got a Rich Dower, and we got a Ryan Sandberg. Look at that. All right, guys. That is the rip. That is the rip. Well, that is cool. We'll hang that up somewhere. Excellent. We got a big pile in front of us. Big mess. 2 King Bees. Gotta love the King Bees. Department of Transportation, Don Mattingly, which is actually a very nice card. A very cool card. We've got our well bargained for Hideki Matsui rookie card, according to the Junk Wax guy at Stormville Flea Market. And Mike, our friend Mike, a beautiful stack of Pro Cards, Columbus Clippers. The book, which is cool. We'll peruse that later. And don't forget, our uncut sheet of 84 Topps with Donnie Baseball. All right, guys, that's what I got for you. It was a little longer one today. Not that long, 23 minutes. 23 minutes. But once again, I appreciate the shout-outs. I missed them. I may have missed a video or two. I may have missed a comment or two. I apologize if I did. I tried to catch up, but I took a little break. I didn't plan on it, but then I was at a work trip, and I just said, I just didn't feel the urge. But when I got home, I dove right back in. So don't forget to reverse pump, please. And you all have a great one.